Hi.
For some reason, even though I click unmute, it always keeps on the unmute thing. I don't know why. What the fuck?
Hi guys, how you doing? What you been up to?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of the Pizza Oven Flopcast. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing on this lovely Monday? I still don't know why the alerts are coming in as double.
I couldn't tell you on that one.
Yeah,
It happens even on OBS as well, I think.
Mm.
But just not as often.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got kind of things that we're going to be doing a tad bit differently, and I need to go switch my light on already. I'm already going fucking dark. Fuck's sake.
Odin, please don't bite my hair. Thank you. Oh! Careful, buddy. Oh, he's gone camera shy. I can't hear you.
You introducing people to Odin?
Well, Odin almost just fell down. I was like, oh, be careful. Oh, look, Saber's hit. Saber, stop walking away from me. Let me give you attention. Let me pet you. Prick. But yes, wait. Oh! Jesus! Fucking hell, Odin! I'm gonna have to just be like this now, guys. I'm sorry until he starts like moving up a little bit. Right, can I sit normally now? Is that okay? Are you okay? I love you too.
Oh,
I actually don't want to cry because I was like, oh my god, no. Please don't do this.
Oh my god, that was so cute then, just like... Boop.
So yes, this is Odin. Odin! Hi! Oh! You're doing so well not falling down, and now look at you clumsy.
What you should do is get Odin in your hand and just let you move slightly towards the camera so everyone can actually see Odin a bit better.
I think he's just comfy right there, right now. I'll do it in a little bit throughout stream, but like...
Yeah. So, hello everybody and welcome to the Flopcast, where we do occasionally talk about game-related stuff. And, well, as various other bits of news that we've come across in the gaming world.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
We do have some serious stuff. We do sometimes tackle some serious stuff. As always, I am joined by my lovely and adorable co-host, It's Damo.
Hi guys, hello. How you doing?
As you can see, Damo has a new addition. Yes,
the new addition to the family. His name is Odin, and my friend gave him to me. There is a bit of background, but that is for another time.
Yeah, and is also somewhat personal, but
yeah, quite personal.
When Damo gets back up to streaming again, you will hear the full info.
Yes, definitely.
Over at twitch.tv/itsdamo96.
Hi.
So, we've had the cute moment, but I think it's a shoulder mount. It's a little mounted turret that fires explosive keys. As you guys know, we try to stay away from some super serious topics because that's not what we're all about here. But I feel this one I do need to somewhat address. I'm not going to go full details because you guys can probably either A, work it out yourselves, or B, look it up yourselves. But over definitely. But over the weekend, in New York, Buffalo, New York, I believe.
Mhm.
Let me just make sure the info is I got my info straight. Yep, Buffalo, New York. So over the weekend, there was a shooting. Now, obviously, we don't cover that sort of stuff on here because it's not game related. However, the person in question that committed this atrocity happened to plan it in a private Discord server and then stream it on Twitch. Once, the stream was taken down, as soon as Twitch found out about it, they took it down, like, within 2 minutes. But the fact is, though, the damage was already done.
Yeah.
This platform, and generally platforms like other platforms like YouTube, Facebook Gaming, and various other things, are here for one purpose and one purpose only. To actually put a smile on people's faces with either funny stuff, entertaining stuff, maybe some real life stuff, or maybe some information. But it's here to solely do one thing, and that is entertain. Whether it's information based or my level of bullshit. What I do not stand for, and I'm pretty sure everyone over here at the Chaos of Dragons do not stand for, is an abuse of the platform like this. We do not stand for it. So I hope the person responsible and those that actually helped them plan this suffer heavy consequences.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because
it's not on.
Because this makes the platform look bad. It makes all of us look bad. Now, it's a bit of a selfish thing to say, but at the same instance, I do hope the families of the victims actually get what they need. I hope that they actually get everything that they need to be able to cope through this tragedy. As it's
could send you a base link if you want. Sorry, Chaos. In DMs if you want, because it's literally popped up on my phone. So
yeah,
like today.
Yeah. So do look into this a bit more, guys, if you want to find out the information yourself. I'm not going into full detail because, we don't know the full details ourselves. I only know just the little bits and bobs here and there, and I have read the article that Damo is about to send. It's not on in any way, shape, or form. We do not condone this. Obviously, the user in question has been permanently suspended, or basically permabanned, as they fucking well should. Those that helped this, if they have Twitch accounts as well, I hope they get permabanned as well. It is not, no.
Just trying to find you on Discord. Give me a second, dude.
This is not a relationship podcast. This is a Peter Oven podcast. So,
there we go. Found
as anyone else would say, we do not stand for this abuse of the platform or of human life. And with that, we're going to end that there.
Yeah.
Obviously, find out the information yourselves, and I recommend you guys look up yourself if you feel you're able to handle it. If not, then don't, and just leave it as be. But with that being said, obviously there's the serious moment, and we've had the cute moment.
And Saber is like recklessly going at my chair, hence the face.
Now, on to the regular. So, Damo, what have you been playing over the past couple of weeks?
Surprisingly, obviously my usual Dead by Daylight and Sims. It's my daily rituals.
Sims? You? Oh
my god.
God forbid!
I had the inspiration to build today, which does not happen on the regular at all. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna build a mansion. And I haven't completed it fully yet. I've only just done majority of the inside, like the interior, and now I just got to do more on the outside and interior, and I'll be basically done. Obviously Dead by Daylight. Today, actually more so, I had a nice Michael Myers.
A nice Myers? That never happens.
Yeah, and because I was trying to heal myself up sort of thing, I was like, shit, he's gonna fucking kill me, because he had the add-on that if he grabs you, he can kill you.
Mind you, not including obviously the Billy that we had the other day.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember that one.
Yep. Can you retract? Thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, okay. And basically, like, he forced me to leave, and I don't mean by making me rage quit. He literally picked me up and threw me to the point it literally forced me to, like, get out.
Which is kind of borderline impossible, but hey,
I know.
at least he let you go.
Oh yeah, he did actually message because oh, that's another thing as well. Guess his username, and you're gonna find this fucking hilarious.
Oh no.
Scottish Goku.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Scottish Goku.
Yeah. And I was like, fair play, man. Like, GG, my guy. And he was like, I was trying to kind of like let people know they can just leave. I was like, no, it's fine. Like, it's fine, sort of thing. You know, it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, I actually had a decent Michael. And then I've actually been playing some Dying Light on and off as well.
Now, 1 or 2?
2. Of course, obviously, naturally.
Had to ask because
That's
they have actually because the devs have actually announced they're doing actually one final update for Dying Light, the first one. So
okay,
yeah.
that'll be interesting to see what they do
it's the like the, I guess you could say like the Killing Floor-esque type thing they added. Yeah, they're adding one final update for that, which, not gonna lie, it's surprising that they're actually still bringing updates for that.
I mean, to be fair, it's good that they do that, though, because they're acknowledging that people do still play this because they might not be able to afford the second one.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey. You know. Obviously been playing a bit of Bleach as well, getting my free stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. I've also got to change my lights in a minute before someone has a seizure. Because it's just because of the webcam. It's not the LEDs itself. It's just because, you know, the webcam's shit.
Yeah.
What else have I been playing?
You've been helping me
Genshin.
actually with this Genshin. You've been helping me as well, haven't you, on Pokemon?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But I imagine we'll get onto that in a minute when I answer my lot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah, you're doing Genshin as well.
Yeah. And, like, thank you for helping me, by the way. And I'm just going to change my LEDs quickly, because this is kind of even annoying me a little bit. Just going to go white for a second. Any moment, there we go.
I love
for some reason.
I love your LEDs, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I've got the app for it, sort of thing. I went for the more expensive option, so I was like,
yeah.
And for some reason, on my webcam it looks kind of pink, but it's actually on the red setting.
Yeah.
But it also helps my, like, camera not freak out.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so I've been doing that. Obviously, you did the reactions to the Sims video stuff, and since doing that, my For You page has been nothing but Sims.
Thankfully, mine hasn't. One or two have popped. One or two of them have popped up, but nothing major.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Hey, and I only had to really spin the wheel once. To be fair though, a lot of it I didn't get. If I was actually into The Sims, I'd have probably laughed at it more.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I honestly reckon if you ever, like, if you do actually get the PS5, and the only reason why I'm saying this is because my friend, obviously I sold her my PlayStation 4 because she needed a form of entertainment to stop her from going stir crazy. And basically she was playing it, and I was showing her how to play it, and it's quite laggy. And that's just with the base game, and you've got to think. Yeah. There's so many, like, you've got a base game, you've got.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, I love you too.
Aww.
I know. You know, and all that lot as well. So I've got quite a few of them on my PlayStation account because that's what I was using to play it before I got my PC. Sort of thing. So I know how
Yeah.
laggy it can get. But yeah, like, honestly, I'd love to see you actually play it.
Maybe.
Not gonna lie.
Maybe.
Honestly.
Who knows? If I actually get a PS5 anytime soon, then maybe.
Ah, you're making my do me had spasms. Like, you coming over this? Okay.
But yeah, I've been playing, as those of you who have been catching the streams, I've been doing a fair amount of Pokemon. I've been doing Pokemon Bushido, as well as Moemon, or in my playthrough's case, Cursed Moemon.
Yeah.
Also, obviously, been attacking the Genshins, the usual. Also, been hitting Relayer, the mech game.
Oh.
Been actually having fun on that. Also been doing a bit of Fortnite as well. Managed to get a victory while I was dead. Because, as people know, I like to run in squads, even on my own. Because, hey, got a higher chance of getting even further then. Obviously, I've obviously been in planning for other types of stuff to go on through stream as well. Obviously, we've got the 12-hour stream going on next week. Which no doubt is going to result in me suffering all forms. Especially if a certain Canadian gets his way.
Oh yeah, and what's that?
I don't know, but I have a very bad feeling.
Oh, careful, careful. There you go.
You're going to get really strong shoulder muscles.
Yeah.
I was called. Don't know what you mean, you little shitbag. Obviously, been keeping an eye on the Genshin side of things because they've actually been still bringing out events. Obviously, to tide people over until they're able to actually get 2.7 out. Also, I've been slowly kind of getting bored of Bleach because fuck that game and it's absolute piss poor. It's absolute piss poor.
See, now I can't help you. Ah, bitch tits.
This absolute piss poor system where literally it's like 5% to get this, 5 or 6% to get that, and so many times it's literally just duplicate characters that I can't even use.
Yeah.
It's just like, come the fuck on. And the only time it seems that the only time I get 5-star or anything high, I've already got them, and I'm not even and I've not even got loads of characters. I've got about maybe close to 100 5/6-star characters. But there's like over 800, so there's no fucking excuse.
Well, exactly. Like, you shouldn't really be getting doubles at this point.
Obviously, the 2, 3, obviously the 1, 2, 3, and 4 stars, yes, obviously get dupes of those because, well, that's just because. I ain't got a problem with that.
Naturally.
But when I use a 6-star ticket and I get given a duplicate of another character! Senbone Sakura! Literally had him multiple damn times. I've almost actually unlocked all of his fucking skill slot things. Yeah. Get as bad as fucking D-Luke in Genshin. Like, seriously, the fuck? Like, how?
Seriously?
Like, how can I keep getting literally the same character so damn much that I have no intention of using?
Bruh.
Yeah, bruh, is all we can really say. Just bruh.
Just bruh.
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 Just... It's like, just give me a break.
Yes.
Just give me something new. It's like the only actual new character I've gotten recently is Harley Bell at the beach. That's literally all I've had. So yeah.
Get fucked. For fuck's sake. Hi, Lion.
Yeah, I saw that. There's a reason why I've not got chat going on for the podcast. But yeah. Oh, fuck. What else? Because it's also, again, been doing work and stuff again. I've also been looking into, like, other games as well that I might want to get my hands on, especially on Steam. There's a couple of... there's one game I saw in particular that I saw a couple of streamers that I follow play a while ago that is multiplayer. Story mode based.
Ooh.
It's not fully completed yet. It's at 0.96 on its updates. But when I watched the streamers play it originally, it was only about like 0.48, something like that. But there's still like at least there was still that then like 8 plus hours of stuff. Well, actually, I think it was more than that, actually. But yeah, there's a lot of like side missions. Like one mission you have to help Santa get a special cookie, and when you do give him the cookie, he's then split up into multiple Santas, and you have to find them all. And the only reason the Santa got split up was because the baker literally is so pissed off at Santa that he just like, right, give him this cookie. And just splits him in half. Serves that bastard right. It's like, Jesus!
Fucking hell.
Yeah. So yeah, what was the game called? Fuck. Just quickly quickly upload Steam real quick. But yeah, it's kind of like an old school like retro type thing, and you can literally build the character however you want. Like if you want to have a two-handed sword user that uses fire magic, like you can do that.
Sorry, I was just getting what I was talking to you about the other day.
Yeah.
About the
There it is.
things.
Secrets of Grindaia.
Okay.
Yes. Still early access, but it looks fun. I've literally now got like 6 games on my wish list. For Steam. So gonna be something I'll probably look into sorting out at some point. But yeah, that for the most part, my game's been kind of pretty much just like same old, to be fair. Like nothing actually of major. But yeah, it's been pretty chill. Been helping people. Oh, I've also been jumping back on Paladins actually, because I helped out Alex on Paladins last night.
Oh yeah, no, I joined in for that actually.
Yeah.
How did that end up going? Because I passed out and the
it was a mixture of us either getting our asses handed to us. Oh my god.
Hey, nice one, Saphira.
Hello, Saphira. I haven't got any of the alert things going off because it is the Flopcast, but hello, thank you very much for the raid. Very much appreciate it. Let me just do the obligatory shout outs and see what Saphira was playing. Star Stable. Aha! Horses.
Nice.
More horses. But yeah, pretty much that's kind of how it's again, games. I know it's pretty much just like similar stuff, like playing the same stuff over and over again. Obviously with a little bit different. In regards to Paladins, as I said, it was a mixture of us either getting our asses handed to us or us basically completely steamrolling.
Oh, they play Cards Against Humanity. I thought that was banned on here.
It's actually not. It's actually not banned. Is you just got to play the one that's a bit safer. Don't go like the full racism one.
No, it's just more about dark shit. That's why I like Cards Against Humanity. It's like
Yeah.
all the dark shit. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's
not
not
the
actually.
racist part.
Well, it's actually. I've actually played a couple of games of Cards Against Humanity with people on stream, not on my stream, but on their stream. So it is actually not banned.
Good.
Yeah.
I miss playing it, man. I need to play it.
I know. We need to get a bunch of people together to play it again at some point. Because I know for a fact that it's gonna get really weird or really dark. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually make a competition out of it.
Oh, that's like me and you winning then.
It's Azala's card games, I guess. Ah,
I
right.
think I've played that one before because you can choose whether it's safe for work or not as well.
Hmm.
No, what are you doing? Go on then. Oh, slide. Slip and slide.
Wee.
Oh. Struggle.
Azala's picture cards online is
Oh,
the
big
exact
jump.
name, though. Aha! Right. Thank you very much, Saphira.
Thank you.
So, we've had the cute, the serious, the regular, and now we think we get onto the main course. So,
Saber.
I'm going to start off with an article that's landed in my feet, which I think is, well, hilarious. Gamer fired after accidentally adding boss on Xbox while working from home.
Yes, because, it's totally a justifiable reason, isn't it?
Well, if you're meant to be working,
If you're meant to be working, and obviously don't do it, but at the same time, why was the boss online and seeing it at the same time anyway when it got done?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just going to be reading it as the article says. There are plenty of great benefits from to working from home. Personally, I love the 60-second commute to my desk, but but as great as working from home may be, there are undeniably some major pitfalls for those who are easily drawn in by forbidden templates. Strong will of us ignore our consoles until the working day is over, but our fallen friends, they're lured in by the temptation of one more mission or one more round. It's something that one Xbox player has recently discovered the consequences of. Xbox gamer Brandon recently took to the TikTok account Placement Co. to share his cautionary tale. According to Brandon, he recently got fired from his job for accepting his boss as a friend on Xbox whilst working from home. He said, "So I got fired from my job today. Don't add random people on Xbox because apparently bosses do that now and I work from home. I play Xbox. You know what I mean?" In the background, an email could be seen which was allegedly sent by Brandon's employer. It stated, "Upon advice of counsel, you are hereby terminated from redacted for cause." The email doesn't appear to refer to the Xbox altercation as reason for dismissal. Brandon's tale certainly contains an important lesson, but it does seem to be just that. A fictional tale.
Hi.
TikTok users were quick to note that Placement Co. is in fact a career coaching company. In an email to Daily Dot, Placement Co. said their account contains fictional stories based on real-life scenarios our clients have experienced, but noted that Brandon's video should be taken more as a parable and less an autobiographical account. So there's more to Brandon's story than meets the eye, but you've been warned regardless. Don't get fired, folks! So...
Yes, don't get fired.
Sorry. So... Hello, Chris. So, it kind of, would it be considered like, if anything, you'd get a warning, if nothing else?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, hi, I'm your boss. I'm gonna add you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it could be like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, when I was reading it initially, it seemed a little bit too far-fetched, because it's like, hang on a minute, surely surely you would get a warning, or maybe
Yeah.
your boss will just go, yeah, hang on, weren't you meant to be doing this, and then actually just speak to you, and then maybe just go,
Yeah.
maybe just say, don't do it again. Like, if you're meant to be working.
Exactly, but then if you've got the app on your like if he works from home and he has to use his computer at home and he's got the Xbox app on his PC, which every PC comes with it now, I'm sorry, but you kind of can't just be like, oh, what are you doing online? Well, clearly it was on my PC. Like,
Well,
don't
I
really have
doubt.
anything to do that.
Well, if that'd be the thing is, like, you could easily then just explain that, and then you could easily show him.
Yeah.
So, could playing a game when you're meant to be doing work be classed as a fireable offence? I say no.
No, I agree with you. At the end of the day, it's not, because this guy clearly wasn't in the wrong. It was his boss that added him.
Well, clearly, as the article stated, some people have pointed out, there might actually be real, might actually just be false, might actually be someone telling porcupines just to gain a bit of clout.
It is the world of TikTok, so I wouldn't be surprised. But if it is real, then the boss really should kind of be reprimanded, because that is unfair dismissal.
But I assume if it is real, then there has to be more to it rather than what's being said. Because at the minute, all it technically is one person's side. He could easily be a repeat offender and was literally just like on his final warning. You know, because easily
being too quiet.
But yeah, I think this is ridiculous? Yes.
Fuck's sake, client. I'm gonna go check on my cats because they're being too quiet. And
yeah, you go do that. I'll
turn off my screen.
Yeah, I do feel this is one of those situations where it's just like people just need to, like, especially when it comes to like actually like lying about work. Maybe don't lie, because there are real life repercussions for that sort of thing. If this is maybe like just like PR thing, just like maybe draw attention to this website, then I can only speculate because I already have a job. So, but as playing games instead of work a fireable offence. If you're working from home, it kind of would be seen as fair enough.
Well, it was nice of you to share your food. So.
Not fired, obviously, but like they'd probably maybe be a bit more lenient in that one because you are at home. But I don't know. Seems a bit ridiculous if you ask me. But the idea of someone actually legit getting fired for playing at Xbox, but still though, because a lot of places do check social media, because you can easily say, "Oh, I'm ill," and you're not ill, and you've literally gone out clubbing, and there's videos of you going out clubbing when you should be at work.
The food, it's there.
That could easily be, you know, looked upon as not a very good thing, because then you're basically lying.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Holy crap.
He was eating Saber's food. And
it's bright.
Yeah. I'm having to keep the hallway light on so I can actually see what they're doing.
Yeah, that's as advertised shit. Yeah. Well, But yeah. Just be careful, people, when it comes to when it comes to work. Don't try and lie and basically there's a lesson learned in this regardless. If you are gonna pull a sickie, just make sure there's no evidence of you're actually pulling a sickie and lying about it. Be smart about it. Don't make a TikTok about it.
Nice.
Like, let's just hide yourself offline, because then no one can actually see. Hide yourself offline, switch your phone off. Now, I'm not saying I've ever pulled a sticky, because every time I have been ill, I've been legit ill. But yeah.
Hey,
Damo.
Ryan, my kitty.
Damo, you got anything for us?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, actually, kind of a wholesome one, actually. So everybody should know at this point who, Grandma Shirley Curry is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, this is the headline. Skyrim Grandma Shirley Curry would like Todd Howard to hurry up and finish The Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And, she's getting on a bit, and she's very worldly known sort of thing, is being, the little old grandma sort of thing, to the point she's even got her own character in one of the games. Like a little NPC sort of thing. And I did go through a time where I actually watched the YouTube videos that she uploaded and stuff, and I'm like, oh man, that's gonna be me when I'm old. It's gonna be this grandma that's a gamer, and I'm just gonna be ranting on Twitter.
Hurry up!
Hurry up with the Sim 69!
Figures you'd go for that fucking number.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah.
Gentle.
So she's basically saying, hurry up! I want the new Elder Scrolls to come out before I die!
The article just gets better, honestly, because it's Shirley Curry, aka the wonderful Skyrim grandma, doesn't mess about. When asked by a fan who we've since identified as YouTuber Drama Dude, during her recent PAX East 2022 Q&A panel about what she'd like to say to Elder Scrolls head honcho Todd Howard if he were here in person, she had one answer: hurry up and finish the Elder Scrolls 6. Alright, she technically would have said hello first, but the point still stands. How about hi? No, I'd ask him to give me a cool game, and I'd ask him to hurry up and finish the Elder Scrolls 6. I want to play it before I die.
That's so literally what I said! Well, that basis, how about she tell him to make the next Half-Life before she dies? Oh my god, I'm pretty sure this way we might end up going through 2 generations of gamers before we get the next Half-Life, to be fair. Mind you, at this rate, we might end up with going through another generation of gamers before we get the next Overwatch. With the rate they're going.
True that. Or the next GTA. Oh, I love this though. Drama Code also asked her what else she'd like to see in the next Elder Scrolls game, and she replied, more creepy stuff. When she's not playing Skyrim, Curry is also a big fan of horror games. It turns out she talked about how she's not good at finding scary games on her own, so to see more horror-tinged stories in the familiar setting of the Elder Scrolls would be a big plus point for her.
Wouldn't that then fall into the Dark Brotherhood line?
Possibly.
Cause, not gonna lie, Skyrim's Dark Brotherhood storyline was pretty fucking...
Oh, okay, no, right, I'll have to look into it, because I'm pretty sure she's already in an NPC sort of thing. But, after a heartwarming fan petition in 2019, Curry is now set to become an official NPC in the Elder Scrolls 6 game, when it eventually comes out.
Yeah,
no.
What'll happen is, it comes out, she kicks the bucket, and then the credits will say, in memory of.
But whilst we wait for the next installment of the Elder Scrolls continues, fans also modded Curry into Skyrim itself last year. Okay, so no, I was half right, basically, and that's purely memory on that one, fucking hell. You can find it on both Nexus Mods and Bethesda.net. if you want to recruit her into your party. That's actually really sweet.
That might actually be them part of the console then stuff, because they added a bunch of mods, didn't they? For the console editions of Fallout and Skyrim. So she might actually be a part of that.
Yep, I'm just... Are you good, my guy?
No.
Fucking hell, Odin. But if you would like to go and view her content on YouTube, it's literally Shirley Curry. You know, she does a lot of things, and she's actually, the last video she uploaded was a vlog, 7 hours ago. So honestly, like, you know, she does, like, you know, obviously vlogs. She does Skyrim a lot as well. Like,
Really?
I might have to start watching her stuff again, man.
Not gonna lie, I couldn't tell from the fact that she's talking about them hurrying up with the next Elder Scrolls game.
But she did actually suffer a stroke, I think, like this year or last year, on what it said on the article. So it did actually cause her to forget completely on how to play the game. But she has recovered very quickly and has actually regained her memory to play it as well. So that kind of makes me happy too.
Oh god.
Because they want some walk.
They want some buck.
They want some walk.
They want some buck.
Some walk.
So someone else has popped up. Another funny story. Streamer Rexzilla hired a mariachi band to play every time he won a game in Warzone on Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
And not gonna lie, could you imagine how literally you're at the end game and all of a sudden you hear the in-game chat as just a fucking mariachi band going off in the player's background? That would be fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're really annoyed that you just lost, and also like you hear just, that would actually deflate any sort of anger I'd have. And that kind of then causes the question, like, what kind of band would you actually like in the background of a game that you like every time that you got like a win or something, you then got that. Like, what kind of band would you like in the background?
It's not so much a band, it's more of a specialized remix.
I know what I'd go with.
Mm.
I'd have like a barbershop quartet. Yeah. Have a playing Fortnite, and like just every time we get a victory royale, it's a barbershop quartet just talking about how I just got the win. Anyway.
Well, no, what I would do is basically, if I could, I would have like the Animal remix for like rock songs. You know the one where it's like
Oh, you were talking about the type of thing that Hart wants me to remix. Or as he likes to call it, the chickography.
Yeah, but he's like dogs and cats and goats.
Oh my god.
There's one for Linkin Park, Evanescence.
I'm sorry, but you say goats, but or I could just imagine it's just the Taylor Swift thing with the goat. Like that, that would actually be a funny thing. Like, I'll ask chat and the comment section, because this will be uploaded on YouTube as per usual. What kind of band do you think would actually be funny, and what kind of game do you think it would suit? Like, what if we did what if DBD had in-game voice chat, and we spoke to the killer afterwards, and all of a sudden, like, you had either a mariachi band or the barbershop quartet going off in the background. You play as the killer on DVD. You get a barbershop quartet. You just got home. I'd just be like, spider, 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 Jesus.
Or just be like, the entity has got you now.
For you, I'll just get a bunch of opera singers in the background. Oh my fucking god.
Bitch gonna be Donald.
Oh my fucking god.
Purple face cam. Holy shit.
Oh god. I'm just trying to think like what killer would be perfect with Metallica's Master of Puppets. Oh fuck. What killer would actually work for that? Oh.
Let me go and listen to the song real quick.
Oh god. Because that's one of my favorite. Not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite songs actually from Metallica. Hey Metallica, love you guys. But yeah. In regards of like, God, I do think a barbershop quartet would be fucking funny, especially considering
Oh yeah.
this community. Just all of a sudden, just like someone plays one of the alerts and the barbershop quartet goes off actually responding to one of the alerts. Hey, Dandy Dick, you missed, you missed, you missed, you missed, you missed, you missed.
Give me a second. Saber, get your fucking ass in now.
No. Uh-oh.
No. Yeah, exactly. Why are you being rough for? Hey?
He's going
No, that was uncalled for.
He's going catatonic.
Hey,
But,
I know you want to play, but that was a bit too funny. I'm talking to you. She got to look at me, man. No. Do not avoid eye contact with me.
He's like, bitch, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah? He's a baby. You're still my baby too, and you know I will always love you. Always. No. No, wait, come here. Fat lump. Right, look at me. We're not gonna do that, are we? Wait, no, don't try and look away from me, because you know he's guilty. Yeah? He's done nothing wrong to you. You're gonna give me attitude now? Behave. Oi, Odin, it's okay. It's okay. Shh. It's okay. You get cuddles too. Come on. Come on. No. Saber, you go and think about what you've just done.
Saber's having a timeout. Saber's been put in the naughty corner.
You know, kitchen. Right, there we go. About that. Literally, all I hear is, oh fuck. All I hear is my kitten going, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And fucking, he's on his back, and Saber's like over him, like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Might be just like a certain status on the ladder, because that'll happen between older and younger animals.
It's okay. It's
It literally just do like assert like, hey, I'm above you on the ladder. I came here before you.
I get that, but at the same time, he's not really got a right to do that. Like, Odin don't fuck around, mate. He will hiss at Saber as well.
But that's why he's.
That's why I've had to tell him both off.
Yeah, that might just be what Saber's actually doing. It's just like assert dominance over. So like, hey, this is how it is. Because my Ellie, she does that. She does that with our mate. So.
I do apologise about that, guys. Like, yeah. Sorry for not muting. I had to quickly turn my camera off because I'm wearing pajama bottoms. But he is, he is a little baby.
She's actually got a strap-on on.
He's only a little baby, and, he's still in the introductory process with Saber, and I just want to make sure everything's all right.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, and I do stress because he's a baby. Like, Saber will always be my baby too, don't get me wrong. But
yeah, again, you do have to remember though, Damo, Odin is still like a stranger in Saber's home. So
oh no, I get that. It's just earlier it was right, behave because we've got stuff going on soon, sort of situation.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm waiting for Odin's tail just to flick your glasses up.
Same, to be honest, same. But he wanted to use me as his personal little climbing frame again. I don't think that's wise. You're going down there. Yeah. I'm going to anyway, ain't you? Yeah. Not...
There's a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason why I named this podcast Pizza for the Kitten.
Sorry, I'm hissing at my cat now. I'll save it, baby.
Who's the bigger cat here? Damo!
You know what, Saber? I'm just gonna let him go for you, mate, because I've already told you off 3 times today.
Yeah, let him. At some point, it's gonna happen.
Like, if Saber towers over him, then obviously I've got to get involved because of how small Odin is. But other than that, when it comes to that sort of shit, if Odin wants to hiss at him right back, he can do. Because Saber don't hiss. I don't know why. He only does it at a fucking vacuum cleaner.
Oh, God. But yeah, back to the topic at like hands, like bands that could easily be amusing in the background of like gaming moments. Like, I imagine it wouldn't work for Sims, considering how Sims is actually like pretty chill. It would have to be definitely like like heavily action-based game. So obviously something like Warzone, maybe, or some sort. As I said, something like maybe like a beat 'em up or something. So like if I play Blaze Blue, have something like that going on. What other game could actually? What other game could work like that?
Say what? He was backed into a corner. Don't you fucking dare! I raised you better than this. I'm not mad. I'm just fucking disappointed.
Demo, don't forget to mute.
Sorry. Sorry.
You're gonna have to get the hang of muting there, Damo.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
For the sake of YouTube and Twitch, there is no animal cruelty going on here. It's just...
No, there's not. Honestly, no. They're just. It's not the first time they've been introduced, but this is the longest they've been around each other. So it's why I've kind of got the light on, so I can see what's happening and I can hear. So I've only got this one like this here off. And not just that, you guys should be fully used to me kind of calling my cat crackhead and shit now anyway, so
yeah, but that's more out of amusement.
Yeah, that's amusement for you guys. Like when I
and you don't try
telling Saber off because he's my baby.
Bull fucking shit, you love calling him a crackhead.
Yeah, calling him a crackhead's different to telling him off.
That's what I'm talking about. Don't even. Literally, you go like, crackhead. Crack it!
Saber.
You're lucky we're coming up close to actually a break.
Yeah, because they've just gone into the kitchen, and the thing is, like, kittens not really shouldn't. Well, it's not like there's a rule sort of thing, because I fed cat food to Saber when he was a kitten because he liked it better.
Yeah.
But like, he was okay with Odin eating out of his food bowl.
Yeah, well,
and
again,
now he's being a right dickhead.
Again, remember, as I said, like, it's gonna be fine at first, but there's gonna be a bit of tension. It's gonna happen.
No.
I know it's like kind of out of your comfort zone in a minute, but
Yeah.
that's what happens when you have multiple animals in the house. Like, you gotta, like, there's gonna be shit like that goes on. Like, I've had 2 dogs in the house before, and it was fucking tense at points. Sometimes you have to intervene, and sometimes you have to just let them just get on with it. Because they got to work it out themselves.
True, got a point.
It's kind of like people, you know. Sometimes you can't just keep intervening. You got to let them just get on with it, you know. As long as it doesn't get violent, then yeah.
Fucking hell, Odin. Jeez, you got.
As he just let rip.
Nah, he just went like proper like. Bitch, what you saying? Like proper like, oh, like literally, it was silent. I'm like, okay, it's silent. Maybe they've worked out their issues. And then you hear just Odin going at Saber. I'm like, oh, you just swore in Katish. Okay.
This isn't swearing Simlish.
Mm.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, if you, all of a sudden Odin just like starts swearing in Simlish, I'm like, alright, David, what the fuck you been doing?
Honestly, though, like, I had, like, obviously YouTube up as usual, and I was just lurking in Alex's stream. And I had my phone just basically, like, on full screen mode. Odin was watching. Like, full on watching it, my guy.
New shit.
Yeah. So, Alex, my kitten approves of your streams, mate.
And he was telling me yesterday that it doesn't feel like he's entertaining.
Oh, bullshit. You're always entertaining, mate. Just because I forget or I'm just too lazy to click on the button because I just go, dissociation. Doesn't mean you're not entertaining. You're full on entertainment, mate. Keep on doing what you're doing. You'll get there, I promise you.
I didn't say nothing.
No, you mouthed it instead.
Yeah, I didn't say anything. So there's a reason why everybody, I said that we occasionally talk about stuff related to video games, because a lot of the time we'll just end up diverting into animals.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's just a very new thing for me, sort of thing, because the last time I had to deal with 2 animals being new, actually, was my dog Saber when I was a kid, and the siblings dog Sonic, and Saber was a German cross Belgian Shepherd, whereas Sonic was a pure black German Shepherd.
Yeah.
So I'm not used to that tension sort of thing.
You'll get used to it in time. It's gonna be something new, but you will get there.
Oh yeah, this is why Odin's setup is in the bedroom. Like, I've got him a separate litter tray, like food bowl, water bowl.
Yeah.
You know.
You will have to at some point have their stuff next to them, because they'll just have to get used to the fact that they are living with you together.
Oh no, of course. It's only for the first month or so is what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah.
So it's not
just
not an issue really.
What I'd also recommend doing is at some point within the month is maybe having obviously their food and that in the same room, not necessarily like next to each other, but have a bit of distance obviously between. Because what we do with Ellie and Arme is we have their food plates literally in the same room but at a bit of a distance. But for some reason, sometimes they like to swap plates. They like to swap food. It's like, what the fuck are you 2 doing? But me and my mum, we just literally just come to this fact, like, at least they're eating.
Right, Saber's just gone to his water fountain and just went. Like, what? Did you get told? Saber, did you get told off?
Saber got bit slapped by the new kid on the block.
Pretty much. Like,
Alright, with that being said, everybody, we are
yes.
going to go ahead and take a 5-minute break because we hit that first hour mark. We will be back with more animal related and game related shenanigans.
Yes.
So
sorry for the tangents.
we're used to it. It's you.
Yeah.
So with that being said, everybody, we shall be back very, very soon. So take this time to go grab yourself maybe a drink, maybe something to eat, or maybe go have a siggy wiggy woo woo.
Siggy wiggy woo woo.
Oh my fucking god. As I said, see you guys in an Eskimo.
today.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. You're right there.
Odin just got in the Amazon box because he likes going in it, so I thought I'd put it over like nearer to the fan so everyone can see.
Yeah.
And the box just tipped.
That's
Get away from him, man. Get away. Get away.
a different kind of Amazon Prime.
There you go, buddy. Box is all fixed for you. Shouldn't fall over now.
Oh, God.
There you go.
So,
sorry about that, guys.
No worries. So, a bit of information that has just landed in my feed. Big Genshin Impact, actually, information. They have, surprisingly, despite the delay for 2.7, a new character has just been shown.
Yeah.
And I believe this is actually, if my knowledge serves me right, this, now let me just quickly get it up real quick. Shut up. Then the character's name is Shikanoin Heijo, and he is an Anemo catalyst. I believe our second Anemo catalyst.
Nice.
Yes, and he's another Inazuma character as well.
Very nice.
So, as I said, I think we're not quite done with Inazuma just yet.
Very interesting.
Yes, so it'll be interesting to see what happens in regards of all that. In fact, it'll be our second catalyst for the Anemos.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be interesting to see.
Because the only other one, I believe, is Sucrose. Or as some people call it, Sucrose.
Yeah.
Because, like, what the ears doing? So, I mentioned, so I'll go on to my next interesting topic. So, ladies and gentlemen, as some of you are aware, Overwatch 2 has kind of been in the works for some time. And Overwatch, a lot of people, myself included, have said that the Overwatch had its time, but I feel that due to balancing issues, as well as various other things, that Overwatch has been dying for some time.
Yeah. And
that's that's not just my opinion. That is the opinion of a lot of people. Including some people who I knew were big Overwatch fans as well. They have turned around and now said the exact same thing.
Oh.
Now, according to one news article, I have this bit of information to show. As you guys know, Blizzard recently was showing off Overwatch 2, and apparently it broke records for concurrent viewers on Twitch. But it may not have been actually just to check out the game, because if you watched it for a certain period of time, you got a free beta key after a certain period of time of watching. And once that had ended, the number of viewers apparently fell by 99%. Literally, apparently it went from 1.5 million to 15,000. That's so. The person behind this article has literally said that establishes that nobody wants to watch Overwatch 2. To be fair, no one really wants to watch Overwatch anymore anyway. But
got a point.
Because it was like 5 years ago that Overwatch was actually the biggest game around. As anyone that's actually been around me for a while know that even I dabbled in Overwatch for about a year and a bit. I haven't actually tried the competitive side. To be fair, I had high amounts of failure. I tried with a team, failed severely. Tried on my own. Kind of had more success on my own, but You definitely need a team.
Mm.
But yeah, apparently, one character that the first new character that they're showing off what what this person is saying, Overwatch 2.0, is this new character Sojourn, which I believe is the child of Torbjorn.
Yeah.
Their big gimmick is that they are good at sliding. That's it. The only other distinguishing features are that she has quite a big gun and a really boring design. Apparently, this is what I'm coming across. Because again, I'm not really that bothered. But this article goes on to say that they don't feel like Overwatch 2 is even a sequel. They don't feel like it's DLC expansion. It feels like an above average size patch. Here's the thing I think this person is actually missing. It's a fucking beta.
Exactly. Never judge it by the beta at the end of the day.
Look
Beta
up
is there to be played and tested, that's it.
Yes, like literally. If they're basing it on progress, all they're doing is showing the public some of the stuff that's already there. They've not shown everything. I'm not a fan of Overwatch for various personal reasons. But to be fair, I think this guy is barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
But because one of the things is fans have been crying out, myself included, for actual story mode. Because there was another game, Battleborn, that came out just before Overwatch, and unfortunately Battleborn servers no longer exist because they got completely just overshadowed. And within its dying days, had, I believe, a concurrent player base of about 19.
Yeah.
I was one of those 19. Because I believe that Battleborn actually deserved way better than it got. Because Battleborn had exactly what Overwatch didn't. It had story as well as multiplayer. It basically made it so you could play the story mode on your own if you wanted to. It would be rough, but you could do it. And there was actually reasons to actually go back and try again because it was a normal and a hard mode.
Yeah.
And doing that, literally doing the story mode, not just multiplayer, but doing the story mode, you could actually earn the credits and various other things to basically find out character lore, actually get extra stuff to build up your characters, actually, earn the credits needed to get new characters. They actually had a lot of what should have been Overwatch. They actually had what Overwatch decided to rip away. Continuity. Overwatch has basically been butchering its characters and their lore for literally the longest time. Mercy being the biggest example, with her ability being able, when it first came out, Mercy's ability was to be able to actually res everyone that was dead within a certain time frame. So if they were dead for a certain period of time, you could easily res your entire team. And the only reason they took that away was because apparently a lot of DPS players on PC, not console, PC, were actually complaining about it, saying it was overpowered.
Right.
Here's the thing, it's only overpowered if you don't take her out. Because there's still a little bit of time before she actually got the resin, so you could easily, if you focused everyone on her, you could easily take her out, because she's literally only got 150 health, and literally just the defense of, well, wet paper.
Yeah.
She'll literally just fall apart. So, that's on, to be honest, that's on the DPS. Like, they're not adapting. They're not basically trying to overcome that. No, they're just bitching and moaning and jumping up and down to the devs because they couldn't handle it. And what we got was basically the ability to res taken away. And the ability to res was actually part of Mercy's lore. Torbjorn, another character. He could actually bring out a turret and upgrade it up to like a level. He could upgrade it like twice, and then when he did his ult, it upgraded to a level 3. And he would also throw out little bits of armor for extra shielding. And then they decided to remove that.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Like, if it's part of the characters and shit like that, there's no point.
Oh, trust me, I'm going through a bunch of characters. I'm going through a bunch of the stuff that I am only aware of. Reinhardt. Big dude. Absolute great character. Shield strength of 500. Once you get the shield up, he's literally a tank. He's meant to be the tank to take the hits. They reduced his shield strength for no fucking reason.
That's just as bad as making sure you can't woohoo with Grim from Sims.
Shut the fuck up. I know what you're doing there. Tracer, also what's known as the little bee, some people used to call her, because she would buzz around and basically... She was a quick DPS that would basically just buzz around, and she would be able to do a little bit of damage here and there. And her ult literally did 450 damage, which was the exact amount of one of the tanks.
Sorry. Yeah.
So, because she did not much damage and was paper thin, you'd think having a strong ult would, make things fair. Nope, they decided to reduce the amount of damage that did. And then, of course, there was various other things with balancing issues as well. Like, some characters got increased, some characters got buffed and then debuffed literally the next patch. Some characters literally got abilities that were broken. A lot of people just lost faith behind the team.
So, basically... that's what's going to happen to Dead by Daylight if they don't get their act together.
Yeah. There's a reason why I've been highly critical of the devs of DBD. Because I've been saying it for ages. If you've not been paying... as long as... I'm sure
I have, yeah.
But literally, there's been a balancing issue. And literally, there's a reason why I've been saying... And not gonna lie, I know some killer mains are literally saying that the game is survivor-friendly. I agree with it. Because if a survivor messes up... if a survivor messes up once or twice, there's still a chance for them to actually win. If a killer messes up once, that's it. It's almost pretty much game over. Like, the survivors are going to win. Like, may miss a swing here and there, that's fine. But for them, if you mess up big, then you're kind of fucked. Survivor messes up big, still a chance. So DBD, DBD is I know obviously it's not. It's starting to. I'm hoping that they'll actually sort it out with some of the perks, like because two of the perks that a lot of killers. Two of the perks that I've seen a lot of killer mains actually complain about are Dead Hard and D-Strike. And everyone uses Dead Hard and D-Strike. And a lot of killer mains are sick and tired of it. So a lot of the time you'll see about a salty killer is because everyone's running D-Strike and Dead Hard.
One of the survivors I had to use, I can't remember which one it was, but I will admit I did have Decisive Strike. Now, you know what I'm like, I don't really kind of mess with those sort of perks because it just gets a bit weird in my brain.
Yeah.
And I did actually have to, and this was for a challenge as well, I had to use that with a specific character and make it out.
Yeah. To be honest, that's fine. But the fact when, like, every single person is using that, literally, because essentially you're relying on a perk to, like, literally survive instead of your own skill.
Yeah, I get that and I see where you're coming from, but then you could also flip the table on that side of things as well, and actually, you know, there are people, like, who do main killer that do use... You know, I haven't really got an issue if they have, like, barbecue,
I know
exactly. Don't get me wrong, it's when they have, like...
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. There's a reason why I fucking hate Michael. The reason why I fucking hate Michael is because they're the exact same thing. Not skill, it's just winning on perks and add-ons.
Yeah.
Like, literally,
but I have noticed as well, though, that a lot of killers do prefer to basically go, you know what, fuck it, we're going to use perks and add-ons just so we can get a win. Understandable, don't get me wrong, but when, you know, like you said about the Dead Hard and Decisive Strike, first off, as a Survivor main, Decisive Strike can be useful, do not get me wrong. From my own experience from it, and I don't really use it that much anyway. But Dead Hard, oh my fucking god, I can promise you one thing right now. I personally will never use it again unless it's for a challenge to do with like the totems. Like, you know, the totem challenges or the dailies. Other than that, I ain't gonna touch it.
Yeah.
Like, I've got no need.
But the thing is, those are the meta. Those are literally what everyone's using, and literally, to take it back onto what I was saying, like, literally, that was the problem. That was kind of why Overwatch became boring, because literally, oh, you want to win? Play meta. You can't, like, literally, in order to win, you can't play anything else but meta. Literally, the Overwatch League became incredibly boring because there were no teams doing anything different. Everyone was just playing meta. It was just the same thing again and again and again and again and again. And then literally just be a case of who had the better timing. That was literally it. And that got boring. So Overwatch was the architect of its own destruction. Because because literally whatever was meta at the time, wherever got a buff or a debuff, literally worked or didn't work. And so no one was willing to try anything new. That was the problem with Overwatch, and that is what I feel might be the problem with Overwatch 2. And that's why I have a problem with Dead on Decisive Strike, because that's all a lot of people in the competitive side of DBD keep using. They don't try anything new. Granted, I'm guilty of using the same abilities, the same perks, but it's not those two. It's my own thing. It's what works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, other people are literally just using the same thing as what everyone else is to like be a pro and always get the win. Yet I'm not seeing any differences. I'm not seeing any changes. I'm not seeing anything different.
No, exactly.
That's
for me.
That's my problem.
Like for me, it's like I use life. So life, borrow time, self-care. Why am I forgetting the last perk I use? It will come back to me, don't worry. I'll probably blow it out at a different point. But, you know, that's what works for me. Personally, I have tried like using other perks than that, and even then it took me a really long time to kind of start using those perks.
There are some, like, I'll say this, especially when it comes to killers, there are some perks that work better than others based on the killer's abilities. But it's when you see... There's a reason why I have a problem with Michael. Again, literally, I know we're comparing DBD and Overwatch, two completely different games. But it kind of falls into the same thing here. Literally, it's meta. Meta is not always good. And meta will not always guarantee you the victory, especially when everyone else is doing the meta.
Yeah.
Granted, that's why they called it the meta, but you need to find a way to break the meta. You need to come up with a counter. You need to actually try other shit. You need to work on other shit.
Oh, yeah. Like, one of my Dead by Daylight friends, admittedly, yes, he uses Dead Hard, but he doesn't take the piss with it. He uses it, like, you know, say, like, when we were playing, for example, and I was trying to basically get you to be able to wiggle off. He would use it in that situation, so if he was trying to help me, like,
he would
use it just before he got hit.
Yeah. See that is actually smart because you're using it to actually be a team player. That makes sense. That actually is you using a meta to actually help. Yet when you're using the meta literally for the same thing over and over and over again, instead of actually using the meta for something unique, something different. That's where Overwatch fell flat on its face. That's why when you see people stream Overwatch, unless you got a lot of people who play it in your community, you won't see a lot of people like enjoying Overwatch. You'll see them maybe lurking, or they'll watch for a bit and then they'll just get bored. Unless it's a custom game in which they're playing with the streamer. But for the most part, Overwatch dug its own grave ages ago, and what they're adding, what basically they're doing for Overwatch 2, to be honest, I saw no reason why they couldn't have just like added it onto the first Overwatch. Because literally, by bringing out Overwatch 2, they essentially are killing Overwatch 1. But this is the contradiction. Apparently, Overwatch 1 players can play with Overwatch 2 players, providing they end up on the same map. So if they end up on an old map from the first game, you'll be able to actually play with Overwatch 1 players. But if it's a new map, you're kind of out of luck.
Yeah, no, okay, no, they just yeah, no, they should.
There's far there's not gonna lie, there's far too many complications, and like there's far too many things that literally make no sense in regards of Overwatch, especially with Overwatch 2. Like, don't get me wrong, the idea of actually just having a lot of story, because when they first showed off what story mode was going to be like, and the fact that you could actually level up the characters to have like and basically level up their perks and some of their abilities. Not gonna lie, I like that idea. It's what they should have had in the game after some time. It's what they should have had on the first one. Not just give us like story stuff that's only there for a period of time and then disappears, and then you're back to just nothing but the PvP. If they had PvE outside of player versus AI 5v5 and actually story based, they would have actually probably maybe stayed the game and then just added that and built upon the lore. They could have easily done that, and I personally think they should have. Thank you for the stretch, there we go. But at the same breath, like, as I said, architects of their own destruction. And the same as behaviour. Like, they need to maybe actually, you know, listen to the whole of the community, not the ones that are shouting the loudest. Look at maybe pay attention to the matches. Maybe look at what's going on. Yeah.
Definitely, and I agree with that.
Granted, there are a lot.
And
another thing as well. Not just look at PC. Look at all the platforms. Look at what is being played. Look at how people are playing on every single platform.
Yeah, to be fair, I've heard about it on console as well.
Overwatch, literally, for the most part, they only ever listen to the PC gamers. They never actually listen to the console gamers. And yes, like, why then release a game on the console if you're not going to actually listen to the console players at all?
Exactly.
Reason being, and I believe this was even actually mentioned at one point by someone actually in Blizzard, is because PC players use a keyboard and mouse and have higher actual accuracy than console players. Or words to that effect. Yeah. And then they had they had the goal to basically for ages listen to PC players, and then they have the goal to basically do crossplay. Yeah, Overwatch has crossplay now. And it's just like, I gave up on Overwatch ages ago. I have it currently installed in case a couple of people I know play it, but
then that means their logic is actually theoretically flawed. Oh, because keyboard and mouse have like higher accuracy. Okay, so what about the fact that even PS4 and previous gen consoles can have keyboard and mouse? Yeah. Have you made an update for that so people can use keyboard and mouse, or do you still want console users to have a fucking disadvantage?
Actually, they did make a statement in regards to that, I believe, and if I remember right, I could be wrong, but it was more Sony's side of things. Sony actually tried to bake it so you couldn't do keyboard and mouse for Overwatch, but there's a little program you can add to basically have it so there is keyboard and mouse. Blizzard didn't actually do anything about it. They really didn't say anything in regards of it. Why? Because they're too busy listening to... Well, the reason why they focus on the PC so much is because they're the ones that are actually going to be on the competitive side. The ones that people are going to watch for competitive. Hence, the Overwatch League features nothing but PC. See, this is why I have a problem with a lot of esports. And why I think beat-em-up esports is actually a lot better. Because beat-em-up esports is whatever platform the game happens to be on. So, literally, you'll see a lot of PlayStation, a lot of maybe some Xbox, and maybe some PC, or even older gen playing the game for their tournaments. where you see games like Call of Duty, Minecraft, Fortnite, Overwatch, stuff like that. Only PC tournaments, nothing else. So it kind of then calls into the question: what's the fucking point of having competitive on console if you're not actually going to have a competitive scene, an actual competitive scene for console?
Exactly. There's no point. Hello, darling.
Yeah, exactly. It's contradictory.
Oh, come here then.
But that's been their problem for ages. It is just contradictory.
Hello, you.
And that's why they need to be. That's why if they want Overwatch 2 to actually work and not just be a cash grab. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Guess I don't know if you noticed, but guess what else they're adding to Overwatch 2? All the skins that you have on Overwatch 1. So all the skins that you've actually currently got on Overwatch 1, when you get Overwatch 2, they can basically go over. Basically everything you got for the characters basically goes over to Overwatch 2. So literally, what's the fucking point of Overwatch 2? It's just basically Overwatch, but like a master edition, like a collector's edition, you know, where they got all the DLC. And I stated that a while back. I stated it off stream, but I've stated it to quite a few people I know who play Overwatch. And to be fair, some agreed and some didn't. Some had their own reasons. But even those that actually were pro Overwatch have actually drifted off from it and actually gone, nah. I got out of that and got out of the obsession of it at the height of its thing, because I saw what it was going to become.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did, because it was causing a lot of stress. It was not fun. The game was no longer fun. Granted, obviously, I was trying the competitive side and actually trying to improve myself. But when you're constantly getting curb stomped, was that Odin just meowing then? We just heard it. I think we just... Chat, did you guys just hear Odin? Because I think, it sounded like we heard Odin.
Me going.
I'll go through the VOD later and I'll clip it if it actually was.
Oh! And let me turn off my noise suppression a sec. There you go, you might be able to hear him a bit better. Come here, Odin. Odin. Oh, come here. Oh, I know, hello. Say hello. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, heard then. So cute.
I know.
So yeah. Oh.
Come here then. There you go. Be my little parrot.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, jump down again.
So cute. So yeah. A bit of break in between the rant. But yeah, so I've been, not gonna lie, it's kind of what I've been hoping that Behaviour and Dead by Daylight don't fall into, and that's the Overwatch trap, as I call it now.
Yeah.
So, where they literally make it so the meta is all they focus on. Because literally that ended up becoming the issue. Like, literally all they would do is focus on the meta characters. And everyone else occasionally got a little touch up here and there. If there was like maybe like an issue or something. But that was about it.
Yeah.
To be honest, I said that Tracer did not need to be touched. Because Tracer fit perfectly. She was exactly what she needed to be. And exactly where she needed to be. Reinhardt needed maybe a little tweak here and there. But not what they did. They screwed up with two of my favorite characters. So yeah. But yeah, no. They definitely have a lot to answer for. And they've got to really prove that Overwatch 2 is actually worth paying for. Otherwise, all this time, all this hype they've been trying to build, all this work, it's for nothing. Thank you, Mikino, for the hydrate. Demo.
Yeah, sorry, I was just kind of telling Saber off because he literally just hit Odin on your stream.
I believe you have something that will finish us up.
Yes. So, well, there's two things actually. One of which, EA has announced the Lord of the Rings game, Heroes of Middle Earth.
Mm-hmm. So was it?
Sorry.
So what is Heroes of Middle Earth exactly?
Oh, sorry. So basically,
Pay attention.
Sorry, I'm just like he keeps backing him into a corner, and I'm not liking it. So I'm like, the Lord of the Rings: Heroes of Middle Earth is a new game set in Tolkien. I'm gonna butcher it, and I used to watch this movie as a kid. Tolkien's fantasy world for mobile phones. Developed by EA's Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes studio.
Oh, it's a mobile game.
Yeah.
I'm already out.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah. So that's basically that. It's just gonna basically be a new mobile game. And it's EA, so if you're gonna get it, be expected it to not be fully free and to pay out a fuck ton for it.
Oh yeah, you mean like Battlefront 2, where people had to literally pay out so much just to get very little?
Yep.
Or you mean where they actually ended up with a bit of a legal thing in regards to loot boxes and whether that was actually considered gambling?
Yes, I think.
That was actually a huge thing. It's why Battlefront 2 kind of fell flat on its face.
Yeah, I know. That's why I laughed at it.
Yeah.
But the last thing I do have, however, so everybody remembers the Cyberpunk series, right?
Cyberpunk? What's that? Oh, is that the game where everyone decided to actually go nuts about it, and the suits behind the game basically told the devs, no, you must release the game now, but it's not done yet. You must release the game now. And then because literally people decided to overhype themselves like a kid overexcited on candy, or sweets, depending on where you're from, and literally ends up having a huge crash when it basically wasn't exactly what they were hoping for, considering all the bugs weren't fixed and prepped, because the devs hadn't actually had a chance to actually finish everything yet, and because public opinion and suits decided to actually say, hey, we'll work this for a quick money grab. And they ended up having to basically getting so many damn returns that they actually took it off the PlayStation Store for several months.
Mm-hmm.
That Cyberpunk? Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah.
I remember it thoroughly.
Well, instead of playing it out in what you would class, and a few of people that I know who have played it, in its glitchy, buggy, unfinished glory. Well, look no further. There will be no glitches, hopefully.
I hope. I know what you're about to talk about. I'm not gonna lie. I hope they keep the glitches in just for the lols.
Well, anyway, fear not. There's gonna be Cyberpunk Edge Runners, a Cyberpunk 2077 anime show. And it will be out part of Netflix upcoming Geeked Week 2022. I don't know what version of Netflix though, if it's the UK or like the British or the American. Doesn't kind of specify, which kind of sucks because I would kind of want to see what it's about.
It might end up being like a worldwide thing.
Okay. June 6th, between June 6th and June 10th, the Geeked Week announcement trailer has some short scenes for it. In the video, there we go. Yep, words, brain.
So basically they've made, they're making an anime of Cyberpunk 2077. Mm-hmm. So... is this their attempt to actually try and maybe make some money back after all they lost? Because not gonna lie, the game is no longer as buggy as it was. Granted, there are a few. To be honest, it's no different to an EA release or Ubisoft first day release. Because myself and Charles actually or Charles played the game when it came out, and yes, there were some game-breaking bugs, but I feel like people really should not have thrown a hissy fit like they did.
Definitely.
But the fact they're actually making an anime means that they may have actually managed to recuperate some of their losses.
Oh, like for sure.
So they
Like,
may,
honestly, for sure.
so they may have actually managed to salvage themselves somewhat, especially considering the fact the amount of updates and patches they've been bringing out for the game, literally to try and salvage it. To be honest,
They've also I actually saw this before I closed the tab down, whilst just kind of like having a perusal, like, you know, a little bit of a Snoopy Doob, and basically they have actually come out with a long-awaited PS5 new Xbox sort of like upgrade for it now as well.
Well, again, it'll be interesting to see how it actually goes. It was so fucking buggy. Yeah, it was. For some people, it was actually worse than others, especially on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, I hear. But for the most part, just be patient, people. Like, just be patient and we'll see how things go. To be honest, in the anime, not gonna lie, I think what they should do, maybe they'll do it as a blooper thing at the end, where they'll just show like, right, let's do this, and they'll just maybe have like a little glitch thing, just as a little tip to that, like, yep, this happens, but we're gonna try and make a laugh out of it. To be honest, if they did that at the end, I think that would actually, or if they had like little bits here and there, like as little nods to it. Like, say you see some people in the back, they get into a car and then the car just disappears and you see them like drive off. I would laugh at that. I would actually find that entertaining, because it'd be just like little things here and there that could actually make short-term anime actually really great. So, fingers crossed they actually decide to go that sort of route, because hell, I think we'd all love to see an anime that did something like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I know it's nothing to do with games and stuff, but I know last podcast, obviously, I mentioned about my foster mama. I've got an update actually on her, to be fair. She's doing a lot better. She still obviously has to stay in hospital for a very long time. So I don't know when she'll be home. But she is doing a lot better. I actually managed to have a phone call with her earlier, actually, this week. It was only for like 10 minutes sort of thing. But honestly, it was really nice to talk to her and stuff. You know, I've sent her everybody's love, you know, sort of thing. And she says thank you for it as well. So I just thought I'd give everyone a quick update on that one. Fucking hell, Mechano. Hey, Odin, it's okay. I don't know where you are underneath me, but...
I've read wait.
Not a word.
Have you seen the new stream boss?
Fucking hell, man.
He says not a word, I'm not gonna say anything. Thank you. Yeah, I've turned off a lot. I've tried to turn off a lot of the alerts for the sole purpose of the podcast. Oh no.
Oh Jesus.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not again. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know what's actually happened, especially for the YouTube audience, Mikano has just dropped 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Mikano, for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you for gifting a sub to... Alright, let's read these out. Thank you for gifting a sub to Rupee Destu, Phoenix Light, Rambo, Dr. Blue, ATX Titan, Hubble's House, Kurezuma, Not My Name, Gillimac, and Dead Max. Thank you so much, Mikano. Thank you so much, my man. Hi. I will never be a raid boss. Well, to be fair, you killed yourself on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, lordy lords. Well, seems like we're about to hit the final 5 minutes of... Oh no, we still... I have been reading the whole thing wrong. I just checked the time. We still have another 13 minutes to go. So, obviously there's the anime of Cyberpunk that we just talked about.
Mm-hmm.
What about in terms of, because it's a Netflix thing, like, because I think one thing we're kind of forgetting here is like Netflix has a bit of history of actually doing not too of actually doing it not too bad in regards of anime stuff. So although as long as you don't let them write their own script, the Evangelion series, they kind of ruined that. But they actually did really good with, I don't know if people have seen this, I certainly have several times, Castlevania. The anime was great. It was absolutely wonderful. Loads of action, loads of gore, great soundtrack, great story, great script. It was just, they actually did that right. And I do recommend people actually do check out Castlevania, the Netflix series. It is very, very good and highly recommended.
Oh, I know. I binge watched it.
Same.
Blonde vampire man. Get into my room and suck my blood. I'm just kidding.
Are you all about Alucard, are you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, not all about the arsehole. Trevor Belmont. Not gonna lie, that final scene was absolutely hilarious. Like, can somebody come over here and kill this man? It won't be that tough. It won't be that difficult. And then finds out the name of the town is called Trey4. Can someone come over here and kill me? Like, that was actually good. And some of that, speaking of Castlevania, something I've actually we've kind of been missing actually for a bit now. Especially in the last, well, this generation and the new generation of especially of consoles. We've not actually seen any Castlevania games.
I know. Strange.
Like, we had two. Well, we had a bunch in regards to the Lords of Shadow series back on PlayStation 3 and Xbox, as well as the DS, or 3DS. There was a couple over there as well. And I would actually like to see Castlevania actually kind of make a return. Granted, the Lords of Shadow series was considered not part of the canon lore, when it was actually part of its own thing. But the Lords of Shadow was actually still actually good. I wouldn't mind actually, seeing maybe not another Lords of Shadow, but maybe more Castlevania. Maybe a remake of one of the older ones, because they have added like a bunch of the old school classics onto PlayStation 4 and 5, I assume. I have a couple of them on my PlayStation. Symphony of Night being one of them, because I played that back on the PlayStation 1. Where you actually play as Alucard. But yeah, I definitely do think we definitely need more Castlevania. That is something we could do with. Hello, Arnie. Welcome to the Flopcast.
Hey, Arnie, how you doing, man?
How you doing, girl? Ain't seen you in a hot minute. Oh man. But yeah, I'm trying to keep my eye out in regards of that, and possibly like, because there's been a bunch of like I've seen, especially on Twitter, like a bunch of people actually like saying, "Hey, we need to see this kind of game. We need to see that kind of game." Blah, 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 blah. I wouldn't mind actually seeing like, where's this, where's that. And by the way, Capcom, get the fuck on with making the rest of the Onimusha series actually for PlayStation 4 and 5. Onimusha's a great fucking series. Stop doing Resident Evil!
Do more Resident Evil. We need to see more of that Leon's booty.
No! Fuck Leon! To hell with Leon! Get him out of here! I'm sick of Leon! Lots gone on, sorry, what more Resident Evil? No! Fuck Leon! Get him out of it! Sick of him! No, enough!
About you.
Well, yeah, Jill is not. That's beside the point! Give me Onimusha! I want more Onimusha! Such a good series! Literally, Onimusha was a PlayStation 2 thing, granted, but it was still good! It was really, really good! Dino Crisis 2, yeah! Give us Dino Crisis, like, Capcom, the fuck you playing at? Guys, where are you at?
Kojima, Silent Hill, please, I beg.
Well, that you're gonna have to ask the man directly on that one.
Give me one sec. Just go on Twitter, guys. I'm gonna at you as well, Chaos, as well.
No! God damn it. But, yeah, I would love to see more Onimusha, like, I've said about this several times, but Onimusha is a really, really good game. Like, supposedly there is going to be a new Silent Hill finally, says Arnie. Yeah.
Is that to do with the Abandoned Project?
Leaked finished design.
Link me, link me, link me.
You've now tickled for the city.
Link me, link me.
Demo would like to see a link, please. No.
Yay.
Wrong link. That is my YouTube channel.
That was Moobot.
Yes, I know. It was just like, link me. Demo would like a link. Pop. No. I gotta find it. But yeah,
I'm actually thinking of getting an emulator actually for the Silent Hill games on PC.
Do it.
Unless I can actually. No, they didn't release it on PC, did they?
Let me quickly check Steam.
Because it'll be the HD collection, which will be Silent Hill 2 and 3 if that's the case.
Let me just check the Steam. If it's going to be anywhere, it'll probably be there.
There's nothing against the rules playing emulated games for PS1 and 2, right? Because they're basically obsolete now.
I'm playing emulated Pokemon games. Of course, there's nothing against the rules.
I just wanted to make sure, man. I still need to play Death Stranding yet, but I don't think I've got the patience to basically go back and forth.
Oh, you mean Walking Simulator?
Yeah, but it's got Norman Reedus, and if you were AFK in front of Norman Reedus for a long time, it gets interesting.
All they got for Silent Hill on Steam is Silent Hill Homecoming.
The not so great, but could have been miles better if a lot more effort was put into it.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the final few minutes of the podcast. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, gonna go run over a couple of things in regards of the next in regards of what's coming up over the next week. As you guys know, I will be streaming on the Friday.
Yeah.
We'll probably be and since we've done our 2 Bushido, we will be doing more Cursed Moemon.
STD man.
Chlamydia!
AIDS.
HIV! Oh, there we go. Yeah, well, that's gonna be that's gonna probably all we hear from Damo for the next week or so. So in regards of things, we will be doing a couple of those over the course of the weekend. On Sunday next week, to those of you who've been paying attention, you already know, but to those of you who do not, next Sunday I will be doing a 12-hour stream where you guys, the chat, have control over what I play and how I play it. Obviously, the Wheel of Misfortune will still be in its current format, 100 bits, and basically you spin the wheel. And obviously, we'll do a Wheel of Misfortune. Yeah, Arnie. I'll be getting on PlayStation after this, so Arnie, if you want to talk, if you want to chin wag, or fill you in on what's gone down. But yeah, so next Sunday that'll be taking place. Thank you very much for the hydrate, Arnie. So that'll be Sunday. Monday will obviously be, will probably be, maybe it'll be something. I'm not entirely worked out what I'll actually be doing for next weekend. I do have, FYI, next Tuesday and next Wednesday off from work. So not this week, next week. So I may end up doing a couple of streams on those days for you guys. I've not entirely decided yet. I'll see how I feel as the week progresses. I may just actually take those days to actually kick back and relax. But knowing how restless I actually get when I'm not streaming or doing something, I may end up streaming those days. So, but with that being said, everybody, you can find my co-hosts here.
Yay!
And they will be getting back up to streaming soon. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Yes, at some point soon. Sorry, guys. I know I've been slacking on that, but I will get to it at some point. Hopefully, in the next couple of weeks. I know I've been saying that every fucking time now, but you know, I gotta do some other important shit behind the scenes yet.
As Monty Python says, "Get on with it." But yeah, thank you everyone that's tuned in for the podcast. I will, Flopcast. I will be uploading this onto YouTube on Wednesday, so expect to see it at some point, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. So in case you've missed any of this, you'll be able to actually watch this and all the other podcasts that we have done up to this point. And obviously you'll be able to check out the Pokemon Bushido and the Moemon Mega Fire Red series that we've also been doing also on YouTube. In regards of other games besides the Pokemon games, I do not know what I'll be doing. But again, that'll literally just be as is, and we'll see how we go. But you guys seem to really be enjoying the Pokemon series, so we will continue that until we complete them. And see if we can find some other ones as well to do. But, with that being said, everybody, let me just quickly see if there's someone we can raid. See who is on. Oh, we have.
Sorry.
We have Blue Moo Gaming, who is currently live right now. He is currently on a intermission, but I think a cheeky raid, wouldn't be that bad. Oh, yep, looks like he's back. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning in. Mikado, thank you for the 1,000 bits, and thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I very much appreciate it, my dude. Let me try and actually get this actual thing to legit work.
And this is Odin for everybody that didn't see my newest little addition to the fam. I'm going to be taking him into the bedroom in a little bit, because that's where he's sleeping for now, because I do not... What the cat doing? The cat doing the purrs.
So yeah,
because I don't trust them alone together, especially since tonight.
So thank you everyone so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have enjoyed the podcast. And YouTube, hello. I will catch you guys on Friday for that stream. And with that being said, Demo, thank you always for joining me.
Oh, it's been a pleasure, Daddy.
For fuck's sake. Had to bring that up.
Sorry.
Mummy.
You gotta pay 15 bits for that.
So everybody, as always, raise your pizzas high and say it with me. Stay chaotic and live for the challenge.
Live for the challenge.
Bye.
Bye. Hello.